Hey everyone, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're taking a simple, flat map of Turkey and bringing it to life. We're going on a wild journey through some of the absolute most spectacular geological wonders on the planet. We aren't just tracing lines on a page here. We're diving deep into massive, ancient rifts in the earth that literally define entire landscapes, shape human history, and honestly, offer some world-class adventure. So, let's get into it. Here is our roadmap for today. We'll start with the anatomy of a canyon, check out some record-breaking giants, explore history carved right into the stone, look at man-made lakes and gorges, and cap it all off with some adrenaline-pumping water sports. Okay, Section 1, Anatomy of a Canyon. Let's break down the geological mechanics of how these beasts are made. To create a canyon, you really need a perfect geological storm. Step 1, you start with rivers flowing over horizontally stratified, hard, calcareous terrain, basically a very specific, super tough limestone. Step 2 is continuous, deep erosion over millennia. Just picture the relentless force of water acting like a slow-motion saw against that hard stone. And the result in Step 3? You get these massive, deep, V-shaped gorges. It takes that exact, perfect combination of resilient rock and literally thousands upon thousands of years of relentless river erosion to carve out these massive valleys. To really wrap our heads around the scale, think of the ultimate global benchmark, the Grand Canyon and Canyonlands National Park over in the U.S. These iconic spots were formed by the mighty Colorado River, just carving its way through an arid plateau over millions of years. It's the exact same fundamental mechanism we just talked about. It's just water meeting resistant rock, combined with immense, almost unimaginable geological time.
Now, that begs the question, right? How do Turkey's local canyons actually stack up against a massive global icon like the Grand Canyon? Are they just minor little crevices, or do they truly hold their own on the world stage?
That brings us to Section 2, the record-breaking giants. Let's talk about Turkey's massive scale. So we all know the Grand Canyon takes the crown for the world's longest. But get this, the Uşak Ulubey Canyon in Turkey is officially recognized as the second longest canyon in the entire world. No joke. It's a sprawling, endless labyrinth of rock that just stretches out way beyond what the eye can see, coming in right behind the American giant in total length. And hey, if length doesn't quite do it for you, consider the sheer depth, 1,100 meters. The Vala Canyon, located over in Kastamonu's Pınarbaşı district, plunges down 1,100 meters, making it the second deepest canyon on Earth. To put that into perspective, you are looking at a nearly vertical drop of ancient, carved rock that goes straight down for well over half a mile. So, having established that raw, literally record-breaking scale, what actually happened when ancient human civilizations bumped up against these massive geographical divides? Did they steer clear, or did they embrace them? Section 3, History Carved in Stone. Let's look at where humanity and geology collide. Take the Ilhara Valley in Aksaray, for example. This absolutely gorgeous gorge was initially carved out by the rushing waters of the Melendez Stream. But, for you history buffs out there, the Melendez didn't just carve a valley, it carved a sanctuary. Early communities looked up at those towering rock faces and they saw shelter. They actually carved their homes, entire living complexes, and beautifully intricate churches directly into the canyon walls. It's this breathtaking place where nature provided the architecture and humanity just moved right in. And it gets even more fascinating. Further south, in the Suçular district of Isbarda, you'll find the Yazılı Canyon. Now, Yazılı literally translates to written, and man, it absolutely lives up to its name. Imagine hiking through a pristine, echoing gorge and suddenly stumbling upon ancient Stoic philosophy permanently etched into the earth. Deep within this sanctuary, a marble inscription of the ancient philosopher Epictetus's famous poem on the free man is carved directly into the rock face. It's like a message in a bottle from antiquity. Moving right along to Section 4, Man-made lakes and gorges. Let's see how modern engineering fits into the picture. Fast forward to today, and modern infrastructure is seamlessly interacting with these ancient landscapes. For instance, the stunning scenery of Arapapishti Canyon was actually formed when waters from the Kemmer Dam pooled between steep ancient rocks, creating these amazing waterways perfect for boat tours and observation terraces. Or over in Samsun, the Şahinkaya Canyon is the narrowest and highest gorge on the Kızılırmak River. But today, its waters sit safely within the Altınkaya Dam Lake. We've basically utilized these deep V-shaped valleys to hold vast reservoirs of water, opening up entirely new explorable worlds. Then, over in the Kemali district of Erzincan, we have the Karanlık Canyon, or the Dark Canyon. Formed by the legendary Euphrates River, this massive gorge is awe-inspiring all on its own. But what makes it a true marvel of human engineering is that it runs parallel to the monumental Stone Road. This road is a massive feat of local grit, literally carved and tunneled through sheer cliff faces right alongside the plunging depths of the Euphrates. It's wild to even think about building that. Finally, Section 5, Water Sports and Adventure. Time for some high-octane adrenaline. Depending on your specific brand of adventure, you've got some incredible options. Up in Artvin, the Churu River is actually one of the fastest-flowing rivers in the entire world, making it a premier, absolute must-do spot for extreme water sports. But maybe you prefer your action mixed with a little antiquity. In that case, head over to Antalya's Kapyalu Canyon for world-class rafting right near historic ruins. Or, if you want a scenic thrill without getting in a raft, the suspended wooden platforms of Horma Canyon guide you safely over rushing streams, leading you all the way through the gorge to the stunning Ilija waterfall. And, of course, we absolutely cannot forget Sakla Kent Canyon. It's the Mediterranean's most popular canyon tourism center for a very good reason. You can literally wade through freezing, waist-deep waters right at the base of this immense vertical split in the earth. You physically feel the raw, cutting power of that branch of the Asian stream firsthand as you hike deeper and deeper into the gorge. It is a completely unforgettable experience. As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one final thought to ponder. We've seen how canyons require millions of years of water endlessly grinding against hard, calcareous rock to form these record-breaking depths and lengths. So, if millions of years of water and rock can create this much staggering wonder, what are these landscapes going to look like in the next million years? Will the Euphrates carve the Dark Canyon even deeper? Nature is never actually finished sculpting, and its canvas is endless. Thanks so much for joining me on this incredible geographical journey.